Hey everyone, it's Brianna, and today's video is going to be just my top favorite drugstore products. I am more of a drugstore beauty kind of makeup girl, so I've had a lot of experience kind of just like trying a lot of different drugstore brands of things, and I've compiled a list of my favorite kind of like face and eye products, and I'm going to show them to you. So I'm just going to get started. The first face product that I love from the drugstore is the 24-Hour Revlon Color Stay Foundation. And this foundation is great. Everyone loves it, and it's one of the only things that I have like repurchased more than like twice. Like, this is just like my favorite foundation by far. It's just such great coverage and it matches my skin so well. I usually have a really big problem with makeup not being like yellow enough for my skin, but this totally does. It matches perfectly and it sets into my skin really well and doesn't transfer, which is like a really big pet peeve of mine, and I just think it's great. My second one, which is also a foundation, is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation, which everyone was talking about as well, and I still have kind of like a love-hate relationship with. For some reason, like some days I really like it, and it does give an amazing amount of coverage and does stay really well, but then some days it doesn't work for my skin. I don't know, but that might just be my face. But a lot of people really do like it, and I do think that it lives up to all this weird claims about being like a primer and a concealer and all that in one, because it's really all you need. It's just like full coverage, bam, you're flawless, and it's one thing, and not super expensive. The coloring is another problem, is one of the other problems with this too though, is that this one seems a little bit too light for me, but I bought one that was the shade darker and it seems way too orange, so the coloring is like kind of off, but if you can find one that's your shade, then it's great. Last face product, which I talk about all the time, is the Garnier BB cream, which I love. I think this is just so great, and it's like thicker and more coverage for like an average BB cream, and in some of this is basically just like all I wear, I'll just wear this and then like set it with powder or whatever, because it just is so much coverage. And I remember I let one of my friends borrow this before, and she was just like amazed about how it's just like this like magical cream that you just kind of put on, and it like feels really light, but it gives so much coverage, and it has SPF in it, which is really great, and it's really big. Like, it's kind of expensive, but this is twice as much product as in like a normal foundation. So yeah, really like this stuff. Next one is a concealer, and it's the Sonia Kashuk little quad thing here. I don't know what it's called. Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette. And this is like technically a drugstore thing, but it's one of like the high-end brands that they carry at Target, so you can only get it at Target, I think. And it is one of the greatest concealers I have used, but it comes with two different shades. One's lighter, one's a little bit darker of cream concealer, and then one kind of green based cream concealer for like redness, for covering redness and stuff, and then a powder to set it all, which mine broke, so that's what's empty right there. And I think it's so great. The texture is really nice and it blends really nicely and covers up your dark circles, which is like a big issue for me, and this is again something that I repurchased because it's so great. Next is a blush, and this is by Milan, which my drugstore didn't carry for a very long time, so when it came I was very excited, and this is a blush that everyone talks about, which is Luminoso, which is beautiful, and I actually just got it recently. It's just such a pretty peachy kind of luminescent color, which is why it's named Luminoso. But I've used other Milani blushes before and I really like them, and these are the baked blushes, so I just feel like they last forever and the coloring is so pretty, and so yeah, they're my favorite drugstore blushes. Next, on to eye stuff. My first eye thing, which I've talked about in a lot of videos, so sorry for all the repeats, is the NYX Natural palette. I just think this is great. I don't on a day-to-day basis like use a lot of eyeshadow or have really like intense eyeshadow, so this is just great for me because it just has all these nice, you know, neutrally kind of shades, and they're all nice, you know, pigmented and work really well. So yeah, this is basically what I use every day. I'll just use, you know, a couple of these or one of them, and I use the dark one for my eyebrows and sometimes for eyeliner, and I just think it is great and really worth the money. Next eye product is the Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo things. This one's like super empty. I have a couple of these, but this is the only one I could find, which is my favorite one. And this one is Bad to the Bronze, and this is great. This is one of my favorite things I've ever bought from the drugstore, like ever. It's basically just like a cream eyeshadow that you can either use as a base or even by itself. I've done both, and it is so beautiful. Like, the color is just so great, and it spreads so nicely and stays really well, and if I use it as a base and just build on top of it, I don't need to use a primer. It stays all day and all night, and it's so pretty. And this color specifically is just so beautiful and great and amazing. I want to buy all of them because they're so good. Next eye product is the Maybelline Line Stiletto liquid eyeliner. I used to never wear liquid eyeliner, so I really didn't know when I started to look into it which one to get, and so I did a lot of research and watched a lot of YouTube videos, and this is the one that everyone liked, and they were correct. Because since then I've used other ones that I just do not like as well. Like, this is just the best drugstore liquid eyeliner there is. It is so easy to use. It's like almost foolproof. It just glides on really nicely. It has such a nice pigment that you don't have to go over it like a million times. It stays really well and doesn't do that thing where like it transfers onto like your eyelid, you know, if like your eyes are like open, you know, for too long, whatever, that it like makes that weird line that some liquid eyeliners do. Like, this does not do it, which is impressive, and I love it. So definitely the best liquid eyeliner. Next is mascara, and I just have the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express Mascara, which is what I've been using lately. But really, just any Maybelline mascara is just amazing. Whenever a new one comes out, I always try it. It's just always great, and all their old ones really good, like the fall season crap like that. Like, it's all just great. Maybelline mascaras, where it's at. Now into lip products. My first lip products are just these baby lips, and I am one of those people that love baby lips. You either like love baby lips or you hate them. I love them. I think up until like the new release of whatever line just came out, I have like almost all of them because I love them so much. I think they're just so great. They're really moisturizing, but then they, you know, give you a nice tint of color, which I'm all about because sometimes you're just not in the mood to wear like hardcore like lipstick. So I think these are great, and you can just throw them in your purse and just like whip them on, and you got some more color and moisturization. So I think they're great, and I love them. Next lip product is this CoverGirl Smoochies, which I only have one of, and I really need to go buy more because I think they're so great. Like, these are also super moisturizing, but more pigmentation than just like the baby lips. And they have so many colors, and they have weird hashtag names. Like, this is called #LoveYou, which I kind of think is weird, but also kind of like. And they smell like Smackers, which is just nostalgic and cute. Such great pigmentation for such like a moisturizing balm-like kind of lip thing, and I think they're great. Next one is the Revlon Color Burst lipsticks. These are great for lipsticks. They're really pigmented but do not feel so like thick and gross like some lipsticks can. So they go on like a balm almost. Oh, because yeah, they're called lip butters, that's what it is. And they do. They really go on just like really buttery and smooth, but give you so much pigmentation, so they're not like a sheer kind of thing, like a baby lips would be or something like that. Like, these are like real lipsticks, but they just feel nice like a balm would. And I have two of them. I have Red Velvet and Lollipop, so this is like a super cute bright pink and a really nice dark red, and I love these. And then last lip product and product in general is this Rimmel lipstick, by the ones that are by like Kate Moss or whatever, in the number 14 is all it says on there. And this is just like the best nude. I like was on the search for like a nude lipstick for like a very long time, and I bought so many that I was just like, were not the right shade for my skin tone, and I finally found this one, and it is amazing, and it is everything, and it is beautiful, and it's just like the perfect color, and I love it. So I definitely had to put this in here because this is like a holy grail kind of found for me. Like, this is just like my nude, and I will forever repurchase this. And I actually think that's it for all my favorite drugstore products. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure to leave some comments below of some of your favorite drugstore products so I can give them a try. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you know when I make a new video. I'm gonna definitely make sure to be making videos weekly now. You guys should hold me to it. I'm holding myself to it by putting it in this video. So yeah, and I think that's it, and I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.